Has LEGO ever made sets based off of Red Dead Redemption? No, they have not, but I'm going to show you how to make John Marston out of LEGO minifigures. Let's get into it. I'm going to do things a little differently and tell you the entire creative process that I went through when I made this minifigure. So instead of going from top to bottom like I normally do, I'm going to break it down based on the pieces that I worked off of. With the first one being his face. Now I thought maybe I could use Jango Fett, or even this other style of Jango Fett, but he's pretty expensive and I didn't like that he was smiling, smirking, showing his teeth. It just didn't do it for me. But then I found this beautiful minifigure. His name is Frank, and he came out in the Lone Ranger Colby City Showdown. But you only need the head, which only costs about $3 to $5. The next thing I wanted to work on was the torso. There are a lot of details going on here. We've got the red scarf, the white button-up shirt, the denim button-up vest, the cross bandolier, as well as the strap. And what I really wanted to do was find a torso that had the bandolier across it that fit all of these other components, and there isn't one. So I had to ditch the idea of having the cross bandolier, which is fine because this style of John Marston just has the satchel, no bandolier. So I came across this torso, which I thought looked really good, but it's just a little too formal for me. But it does check all the marks. We've got the red bandana, the white button-up, and a blue jacket. And I even thought since we were already using Frank that maybe we could just use his torso, but it's not the right colors. And then I found him, this beautiful janitor. Warning, warning, modification alert. You will have to remove that name tag. The sleeves are fairly simple. It's just white and then light nougat, which we can find on Brian O'Connor. Connor O'Brien. And then you're also going to want to grab a pair of black hands. Next up, we had to figure out what to do with his hat. Now I could do something simple like a regular brown cowboy hat, but John's got this long hair, which made me think of Butch Cavendish. But when I applied it, it did not look good. So I feel a healthy compromise is this Indiana Jones. This new style of him has hair that's attached to the hat, so we can get that look of John Marston with the longer hair. Not this long, but, you know, some hair. Lastly, we're going to use the legs that you can find on this Finn minifigure. And then for his accessories, we're going to find a red bandana, an Indiana Jones satchel, and a revolver. So this was the character I was trying to make. And before we do the grand reveal, I want to let you know that this entire month I am exclusively working on minifigures based off of video game characters, with the next character going to be Arthur Morgan. So without further ado, here he is, John frickin' Marston.